Hey guys, it's just Jonathan today. Wanted to jump on here. We're inside today because it's been raining outside all day long, so you won't get to see any updates on some of our projects, although we did make great progress this weekend. We were able to put together a lot of furniture for the new things that we've done to the living room, repainted it with a friend, and like I said, bought all new furniture. So we had a good time this weekend putting all that together. Said no one ever. I hate putting furniture together. But anyway, we'll give you guys an update on that later. I wanted to jump on here and give kind of some background on that first video, talking about how we had filmed a few times and just had not gotten to post anything yet. I actually really felt like the Lord was telling us to get this equipment a year ago. It's literally been 1 year since we bought the equipment to start doing this filming. But the grace was just never really there to step into it. And so finally, we just stepped into it. We just did it. We just started doing it. And there's been some grace, but then there's also been some pushback. But overall, I think it's been a positive experience. But we just decided to dive in. And it's kind of how we've approached everything that we've been doing around our house and everything that we've been doing in life. We don't really do things halfway. We just jump in and we do it full on. I bought all the gear to do it. I'm not missing anything because I don't want it to be hard for me to do it. I don't want there to be some additional barrier to entry from just doing it, from just starting it, from just clicking record. So, and I think that's a theme that you're going to see in the things that we're sharing. I think part of our goal here is to really just encourage people to step out and do the things that you feel like you're supposed to do. Step out and record the videos. Step out and plant the raised beds. Step out and clear your lot. Step out and paint your room. Maybe whatever it is that you're wanting to do, someone who does it professionally, or someone who's been doing it for a long time. And whenever you share, hey, I really am interested in doing this, you get those subtle messages from them. Oh, well, you're not going to be able to do it as good as I can. Oh, or you probably won't continue with it, or whatever those subtle messages are. They exist. They're real. It's something that you have to push through. Do it. Do whatever you have to push through that and just get through those challenging circumstances with friends or whoever it is that's having that negative attitude. It's just really important that you push through that, because just on the other side of that, that's really where your breakthrough is. Your breakthrough is in actually doing it. And hey, guess what? You're not actually supposed to be a professional. If you feel like you're supposed to paint your room and you have a friend who's a professional painter and having the conversation with them is discouraging, don't talk to them about it. Just go paint your room. It's not gonna be professional. It's not supposed to be professional. You are you. You're doing whatever it is that you do for your day job, during your normal life. You're not a professional painter, so don't hold yourself to that professional standard. If it's to go and trim out your living room, go trim your living room out. Don't worry whether or not you have the skill set of a finished carpenter. Just do it. I just think that's so important to see that there's bigger purpose in whatever it is that you're trying to have breakthrough in. There's bigger purpose in doing something. It's about the activity. It's about who you're doing the activity with. It's about that sense of accomplishment. And it's so important for you to push through that, get over the hump of, well, should I do it? Should I not do it? Is it going to be good? Is it going to look right? If it doesn't look right, tear it out. If it doesn't look right, repaint it. But doing the process, going through the process is just really important. It's important for our growth. We need to be constantly learning. Something that Esther and I really value is living a life that is full of learning opportunities. It keeps me humble. Doing things over and over again that we're good at, that we're professionals at, just yields pride. It's so important that we have areas in our life where we're continuing to learn so that we maintain humility. And humility is so important. It's what makes us approachable. It's what allows us to engage in community. Tell us what it is that you're starting to work on in the comment section below, and we can encourage you. Maybe some of us have even done it already, and we can share with you some of the things that we've learned through trial and error. So as part of stepping into new things, we have to be willing to invest in our new adventures. In this example, it was buying the right camera equipment. I know me personally, if it's not streamlined, if it's not easy for me to step into and just start using, if I can't just play with the device and click play and go on my merry way, I'm not gonna do it. So it was really important for us to invest the money into the equipment to do this. Otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. I'd encourage you to spend the money, lower that barrier to entry for yourself, so that you stepping into it it's not gonna be any more painful than doing something new. And then going forward, you know, maybe on the next thing that you do, once you see that, okay, I've had success in doing this, I've planted this garden, you know, I built a raised bed so that I can avoid weeds, and, you know, yeah, there was a lot of work and a lot of money put into the raised bed, but now I get to see the success of gardening. Next year I'm inclined to invest more in gardening, and maybe I don't have to spend the money on the raised beds, but I can just till up the ground next to it because I'm now confident in what it is that I've done in the raised beds, and I can move on to direct sow. Don't get focused on the gardening. Apply that to anything. Whatever it is that you're doing in your life, you can that concept applies. That's why I want you guys to understand that this is not about a specific thing that we're doing. We want this to equip you to do things. That's why this is not a homestead channel. This is not a chicken channel. It's not a goat channel. It's not a gardening channel. It's not a vlogging channel. It's not a tech channel. I'm interested in all of those things, passionately interested in all of those things. But my goal isn't to get you interested in those things. I want you to be able to see what it is that you're interested in and pursue that to its fullest capacity. You're made to do something. So whatever that is, we want this channel to tear down the walls, tear down the barriers to entry, and allow you to walk through boldly and confidently. So I hope this encourages you.